Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with a couple blitz games before I play any rapid. Didn't stream yesterday. I was super tired. Today, yeah. Well, the past week was insanely busy for me. Yeah. Anyways, let's get started. Oh, you moved already. G3. Oh, he aborted. That was not me. I was impatient. People are impatient. People are impatient. Turkey. Turkey man. Turkestan. Bird. Birdman. What do we do here? I don't know if I still want bishop b5. No, I don't. So I'm going to go b3. There's no increment. I better not take forever on my moves. So we grab that. I want to go down knight f3 or c4. Okay, let's go knight c3. I mean, yeah. So let's go knight c3, and I'll castle, and then probably knight a4 here, and then maybe c4 next. C4 d4. Do I want to take that? I think I do, and then I can go queen here. Seems like, oh shit. Okay, could you have done that? Okay, so c4 now. He's gonna do it because he can't help himself. And I'll just tuck back. I think I'm doing okay here. I don't think I played this perfectly, but I think I played it okay. Let's go. Whoa, I gotta move the queen. Okay, let's just go here in case he ever tries to push the pawn. He's playing very well. Arkadu. What did he do? King h8. It's still going to be mate there. Okay, let's try for d3. He's trying for g. He might be trying for this, and I don't know if I have a good response. I guess I can survive with queen f2. Oh, is he thinking I can take on f3? Okay, yeah, we'll come here to be safe. And then I don't have d3, but I can almost take, okay, let's go bishop a3. This is blunted. And then I have rook c1 hitting c5. Hello, Sun Tzu. The son of Su. Okay, let's go here. And then can I take? I think so. Take with the bishop, right? And then he defends, right? Yeah, so that doesn't work for me anymore. I can go f5. That doesn't do anything. He's playing very well. Okay, I'm going to go h4. Man, he's playing extremely well. I want to kick that. Okay, so now I can go d3. Okay, so here and then d3 finally. And wow, he's just killing me here. Oh shit, eh? He's playing so well. And I wish he didn't. Okay, I just dropped my bishop. I don't know, he played like perfectly. Close to perfectly. Just a free piece here. Very strong opponent. Yes, we did break Lichess. No, what I sent you was specifically from our game. You can see the position. It was broken before, but this game verified the issue. God. Yeah, just that. Just that. This guy is so strong, though. So strong. I probably should have defended it with a pawn. Come back. 7 seconds now. Mate. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go straight to the engine on that. I think he played very well. Yeah. His rating just goes straight up here. Straight up. 100 points in the past 2 weeks. He's on a winning streak. Oh, okay. It's got to be a kid. He was 1,600 a few years ago. Got to be a little kid. It's got to be a little kid. So I didn't like my moves here. Let me rewind a little bit. Yeah, I saw the opening up the C file idea too late, so I did waste a tempo, but it is blitz. It shouldn't matter. So this is where I kind of lost a bit of the initiative. Queen E1 is good for some reason. Queen E1. I don't know. Maybe it wants to trade queens. What's the idea? Yeah, I think it wants to trade queens here because this is still a weakness. Interesting. Queen E1's weird though. And then it didn't like rook FD1. Yeah, because of this problem. So how does this change things? Oh, this is complicated. Yeah, Queen E1. This is a complicated. Okay. Yeah, this was not an obvious position. No, I don't know. It's just one of those games. One of those games that's tough to find the best moves. Okay, mini Funes with a fake account. He's got a lot of firepower against my king here. I can win a bishop, but am I getting mated? Takes. Check. That's mate. Wow, he calculated that fast. He calculated that very quickly. Maybe F5. Oh, that's still dangerous for me, though. Because Queen H6. Very dangerous still. He's fast. Everybody's so quick, man. Oh, then again, okay. It's not a fake account. Well, no, it is a fake account. Okay. Check. Right. I could also... Yeah, that's a weird move, eh? So takes. Or I just do it this way. No, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, I know. Maybe H5. Okay, H5. And G4, he's gotta try to split me open. Okay, I didn't even think he could take that. Here is, okay, what am I going to do? This? I'm getting mated, I think. Hello, Sin City. I think I'm just getting mated here. Boom, take, check. That's mate, eh? How come everybody's a genius now? Why is everybody a genius? Whoops, I dropped my queen. Okay, crazy play, but it is a fake account. I will block. He's got tons of games played, but it's still fake. He's at his peak rating. It's a year old. He's peak rating on both. 1,600 a year ago. I don't know. It's a kid, but it's still it's got to be a little kid. So 2 losses in a row. The second game was a fake account. It sucks. Okay, so what did I do wrong here? I mean, he put so much pressure on me on the clock. So apparently I didn't have to play H5. I could have just let him give me a check, and I'm not dying here apparently. I go King F7. I just kind of assumed this is not good. But apparently we can run. But I'm still better at this point. Yeah, this was the only winning move, Queen E5. And then this was a blunder. Yeah, well, obviously. So I was still fine here, but I was low on the clock. He had twice as much time as I did. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought this was going to be losing, but... Oh, we have Queen G7. Okay, I defended incorrectly. So I'm only supposed to play 2 blitz games, but I'm going to play more because I want my rating back. Hopefully not against a fake account. Okay, that's not a fake account. I forget what I like to... Wow, pre-moved. Go here right away. I forget if we do this right away. Rules are meant to be broken. What? I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting things here. I forget if I'm supposed to take here in this line. Yeah, I am. What am I doing? Oh, that was a stupid. I just blundered a pawn. Yeah, I don't know. I had a brain aneurysm there. Oh yeah, my rule. See, I already forgot what I said. No, that was just... Well, he moved. I didn't even hear him move. How much time did I waste on not hearing him move? I'm just going to guess moves here. Oh, this falls. No, oh, and they blended that. Okay, that was a waste of time. 3 losses in a row. God dang it. 3 losses in a row. Damn. That was terrible. Okay. I have a lot of winning to do. I keep wanting to play h4. Can I go f5? Oh, we got to watch out for bishop g5 stuff. Okay. Keep the center closed. And h4 takes... Okay, let's go knight f3, covering h4. Probably at some point I should play king b1. Let's just do that now, just to be safe. Can I possibly go here? Is this a move? Push, push, push. Take. Okay, let's try putting a knight here. I don't know if it does anything. And put a rook on g1 maybe. Yeah, let's go put here. I don't see the continuation, but oh, he's really in there, eh? Okay, whatever. I got to attack here. If he takes here, I take the... Yeah. I don't know. I have to attack. Okay, takes with a queen. Okay, this has to be something, right? Take like g7 stuff. Good luck in the tournament. He's defending. Is this a move? I'm going to lose 4 games in a row? Oh, man. I might lose 4 games in a row here. Way down on the clock. G6. And this pawn's hanging. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, so takes... I don't have a mate there. I don't know. He defended well. What do you want from me? 4 losses in a row. Yikes. Okay, I get the exchange here. I wonder if I should do this first. Because I could go check. But that's good too. They're both good. I was thinking bishop h5 first. So here... No, it still works out for me. Okay, so take... Okay, so that worked out, but I have 26 seconds. Which ain't enough, and I should create Luft. Create Luft. I got 24 seconds. Can I pre-move anything? No, he's not going to let me pre-move. He's a bully. He's a bully. He's a bully. He's a bully. He's got so much time. So 4 losses in a row. I hate chess. It's frustrating. I'm going to pre-move. Oh, I was going to and then I chickened out, and then I wish I had 10 seconds. Yeah, he can do this. He can sack. He didn't. He could have. He could have sacked. Two seconds? Oh, he's so fast. He's too fast for me. Damn it. I lost to a beginner. Oh, I lost so much. 5 games in a row? Sorry. But it sucks. Like, it's impossible to win a game, and it's not fun to lose 100% of your games. To lose 500 games in a row, it's not fun. Not for me, anyway. Might be fun for you. To never win a game out of 1 million games. Oh my God, I hate it. And I'm losing to like 1300s. Ugh. I need to win like 100 games in a row to get to recover any rating. This guy's playing very well as well. Everyone's a genius. Juna. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. And everybody's so good and I'm so bad. Oh my God. Sorry, not a very uplifting stream. But I challenge you guys to lose 500 games in a row and not care. And also to lose to beginners. It's frustrating. Okay, so like black should be better here. Do I want f4? I'm going to offer... Okay, except he's got this bishop move. Yeah, trades. Okay, that's a good trade here. Should just move. I was spending too long on these decisions. He gets it. I should have put it here because he's going to get a tempo on it after King G2. Actually, yeah. Okay. Is this a move? It feels weird. Okay, he's going to put a rook on E1. Probably this one. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't have any. I don't have any moves. Move, rook. Rook didn't want to cooperate. Is this something? I've got no moves to move. Here. Should have done that last move. So, okay. So we go there now. There is rook b5. There's almost tactics here. What's he want there? I don't know. So we go here. I was thinking queen, but knight seems a little stronger. I can take here. He does have a check. Check isn't going to kill me. A minute on the clock. I'm Jenny from the block. And he resigns. That's premature. Okay. I shouldn't be chasing rating on blitz. This is a terrible, terrible thing. Chasing rating. And uh-oh, Indonesia. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See you later. Stargazing. You are stargazing. Already. D4, knight c3. Knight c3 first. D4 and take with the knight. We have a Maraxi bind. Yeah, just go bishop e2. There's e5 after. Okay. It's got bishop g7 incoming. Let's defend that. Do I want f3? Might go here. Let's actually go rook a c1. Yeah, I'm thinking about f4. It's blitz after all. So, and then f5. Or let's go b3. No, let's go f5. So now b3 should be okay. I don't think anything is... Okay, queen b6 in some cases could be annoying. Yeah, well, okay. Does he have queen b6 there? Okay. So I could take in then bishop g5. Yeah, which pawn do we take? I guess it does kind of matter. It does kind of matter. We'll take on e6. And then I'm thinking bishop g5. h6. I can go bishop h4. Oh, do I want that? I think... No, I don't want it. I want this still. h6, bishop h4. This pawn might fall. Okay. So we're going back. Knight h5. Knight h5 takes. Ooh. Yeah, knight h5 I can take on h5. Okay, this wins a pawn. So now we take here. Oh, c3 is okay. Whoops, I thought I could take that. I'm going to take this just because his bishop gets blunted. Low on the clock. Let's attack e6. Okay. He's hitting here, so let's defend. And then it's going to be battle for the d file. What did this knight do? My pieces are not fantastic. Okay, let's just do this. I'm down a minute on the clock. I can't beat anybody. Wow. Can I double up here? He's on this 3 times. He is so good. Okay, wow. Indonesians are my mortal enemy. I think they have like a... Okay, I'll stop there. They have a great track record against me. Okay. Oh, there's rook f... Okay, there's rook f4 now. I don't know why he's pretending to think about it. I don't know why he pretended to think about it at all. It's the only reason you would have done that last move. But he wanted to pretend to think about it. g3 weakens my king. Take. Just go g3. And then, I don't know. His bishop remains bad. I have knight a4. He moved. Okay, let's go here. No time. Fork threat to the check here. Oh God, yeah, he wins a pawn. Why is he pretending to think about it? Why does he have to pretend to think about these moves? He plays a move in advance. I just dropped my queen. He plays moves, and he doesn't even take the queen. Is there a deflection? Yeah, wow, his moves are so damn good. Okay, I just resigned. Amazing. Indonesians are they're like super grandmasters when they play me. Like I beat 1 in 100. It's a very racist thing to say, but if you watch my stream, you'll see. I almost never beat an Indonesian player, and it's mostly psychological. But yeah, it's weird that he played a lot of these moves, and then I'm Kramnicking right now, but he doesn't play the follow-up move. Like he sets up a move to play an obvious move, and then he thinks about it before like playing the whole reason behind the move. He did that many times, like here. He traded so they can play rook f4, but he doesn't go rook f4 right away. Which wasn't even a good move though, according to the engine. Yeah, I don't know. I can't beat anybody. Okay, 16 viewers watching me whine on YouTube. 1 person watching me whine on Twitch. Sorry for the whining and the blaming, but it's just frustrating. I can't win a single game, and I just don't like that. Like I look at my game. I lost 5 losses, 1 win. What's the point? That's not fun to me. Okay, I need a win. I'm not looking to win all my games. I want to win half my games, roughly. Okay, we have we have a fake account, and this is the other thing that pisses me off. A 1-week-old fake account. What is the point in playing these people? I can just play the engine if I want to do that. I don't have to pretend to play a human. So try another game. Hopefully with a real account. There we go. 3 years old. And I'll try not to whine. That's the hardest part of chess for me. So kind of scary, g4, but we should be able to hold. So do I want knight c6, e6, g6? I might actually go g6 here just because h4 is less likely to be played since he already played h3. And I'm going to go a6 first because it doesn't allow rook e1. When the bishop can go back to f1. Now, do I want to save this bishop? I think I am going to save it. I could also put it on e6, which is kind of an interesting square, but no, I'm going to put it on b7 and delay my castling. So I'm expecting d3 now. And then maybe rook e1 or queen e2. Or bishop g5. Yeah, I should just focus more on chess and not the results. I have a lot of work to do with my attitude. I have a terrible attitude with chess. Yeah, I got to work on my attitude. Chat has died. Okay. Yeah, so I guess maybe b5 even before moving the queen. Does this annoy me? It annoys me a little bit because we have to play something like queen d7, but that's not so bad. Queen d7, queen f3 though, it gets annoying quickly. Do I have bishop b7? I think so. But also he could just go queen f3 to start. So this is actually a very annoying position. It looks like I'm going to lose yet another game. Queen f3. So could I go queen f3? Could I go rook a7? Yeah, I'm going to try that. It's an awkward position. But when I moved the bishop, I was accepting a bit of awkwardness for a while in exchange to keep the bishop pair, right? Otherwise, I could have castled earlier and allowed him to take. Okay, so you didn't go queen f3. What is the idea here? I think I'm just going to go bishop b7. I'm not seeing his plan. He's moving very quickly, as everybody tends to do. Queen e2, let's say. What am I doing there? Maybe b4? There's almost tactics here. Knight h5, almost tactics there. But only almost. You know, bishop h2, and I think he's fine. Wait. Yeah, no, b4 and then here, and then I win a piece. So if that, yeah, okay, but that's but if he goes knight e4, okay. So they're still very close to being tactics here, but only close. So yeah, so takes, and yeah, it's not enough. Yeah, there's nothing here for me. Maybe knight h5, bishop h2. He might have queen f3 there, but let's say bishop h2. Again, it's close to being tactics. Bishop f5, bishop f5. And then like here. And then maybe and then f5. I'm going to try this. Except, does he have knight c5 here? Hello, Joshi. Knight c5. I think I have queen d5. No, he can take my bishop. Knight h5, knight c5. I could take on g2 maybe. Knight takes bishop, g2 takes, check. No, he can come back. Okay, knight h5, knight c5. No, okay, I'm going to knight h5. It's not 100% clear to me. How come I can't beat anybody? But yeah, knight c5, I think... Actually, yeah, there's a lot of near tactics. Yeah, so I think I was going to take on g2 and then check. And then after knight d5, I can go bishop here, and his discoveries don't work. So let's see if I calculated that correct. I probably didn't, because I can't ever win a game. Oh, I was supposed to not complain. Okay, well, No complaining. Just going to be a day of red, though. Did I didn't think this through for some reason. Yeah. Okay, so I take on G3. I think I take on G3 here. So I just end up losing a pawn at the end of this. So yeah, that's interesting. Do I lose more than a pawn? It should just be a pawn still. Wow, I can't beat anybody though. Like, what is up with playing chess these days? You lose 100% of your games. You lose 10 games in a row. It's just okay. What that didn't last very long. There's no complaining. But it feels like playing chess online it's not very fun for me lately. Because you never win. And it's not fun to always lose. For me. Just talking about myself. Okay. Probably takes with the knight, makes sense. And then he's going to win another pawn. Okay, he's got G4 after. Oh, no, he doesn't. Not if he takes... No, yeah, he does. Yeah, it takes here and then G4, he wins a pawn. And I'll have to hope he... Oh, he takes with... Okay, he takes that way. Okay, this seems like a decent square, so I might go back. I don't know, but this protects the pawn, so this makes more sense, really. Okay, so we go here. Down a pawn. I do have a bishop, and his pawns are a little weak, but I'm also down on the clock. Okay, this is a threat. This is a threat. So let's do it. There's a little tactic here. Threatening to take. And I might be winning a pawn. Even if he goes to rook e3. So I might have just won a pawn here. He might have knight d7 if he sees it. If he sees it. I'm not sure if taking on f3 makes sense. Knight d7, take on f3, check, king f1. Not sure if that's better. I think I just want to go rook fe8. Knight d7, knight f3, king f1. Well, that might be better because then I can go e6. But then he has knight. Knight e6. I think it's so good. Yeah, maybe I could do that. Knight d7. Oh, yeah. And if he goes to g2, I can take. Yeah. So king f1. I go e6. I've just won a pawn. Assuming he doesn't have a good follow up. Knight b3. I don't think he has a great follow. I think I can do that. Yeah. Knight d7, knight takes f3. I'm going to check on the viewers. 23 on YouTube. Hello, all you lurkers. And 1 on Twitch. I'll use this moment to shamelessly plug. Okay, so he defends. Okay, yeah, so we could do that. So I still win a, oh, do I win a pawn? Okay, so so take here. And then if he takes on e7, this pin could be problematic for him. Does this do anything? Do I have a good follow-up there? Take. Well, yeah, then I defend this laterally. So let's try that. I'm not 100% sure of it because he can attack on d7, but my rook defends e7, so I'm threatening to take, and then take on f3. Yeah, which I'm going to do now. I have half the time as my opponent. So now he goes king g2. And I'd probably go back to h5 because it's a tempo move. Whoops, I'm on the rook, sorry. The rook needs to move. Okay, I don't have an invisible threat there. So yeah, let's go back to h5, and then he's going to double up, and I'll probably go e6 just to secure the pawn. I don't want to defend it. I mean, I could, well, maybe I'll go to f5. Yeah, so I don't think that, does that work? Let's go here. So I might get d3 in return. So I guess he could take with the knight. It's check. Damn. I just can't beat anybody. Okay, no complaining, but it's shocking because, like, if I deserve to be 1700 or 1300, please put me at 1300 so I can win half my games. Okay. My whining doesn't make any sense because I'm obviously winning approximately half my games. Or my rating would be lower. Okay, I think I'm going to go f5. Oh, it kills my knight, though. Yeah, this is kind of a weird move. My idea is to get the king in to help kick out the knight. Okay. Yeah, my knight is not well placed. Let's go here. Let's not get forked. So now he doubles up, and I'm going to flag and lose to a 1900. Because that's just what I do. That's how I roll. I lose to 1900s left and right. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. Like how often I lose. My rating should be lower. Like, if there's any regular viewers out there, doesn't it seem like I lose almost all the time? Okay, so we're down a pawn, but rook and pawn endgames can be Josh, and my king is a little bit better. But what I don't like here the most is that I have no time on the clock. That's what I don't like. So he's going to go here. And I have no moves. But he's going to pretend to think about it before he plays it. Okay. Well, I don't want to trade. I don't want to trade, right? I don't have any time. I don't know. I don't really want to trade. I don't want to go into a pawn game, pawn down, but my king is better. Maybe I could hold. But he's got to pass pawn. I can't afford to do that. I don't know what I'm doing. So okay, I gotta make a pass pawn here. Try for that. Yeah, that's okay. Is he going to okay, let's do this. His king is right there though to defend. I don't know how he can't beat a low 1900 anymore. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. Okay, he's threatening rook f3. Check first. King G1. Then I have check here. Okay, check. And probably take B3. I'm not sure though. Actually, if he goes here, can I push? Yeah, let's push. So rook here. Then I'll take on F2. Or do I want to take here? Okay, we'll take this one. If he takes here, I've got this check. Okay, this, I don't have any time. Check. And then I take this way. I'm going to flag. This is a draw now, but I shall flag. I wonder if I had a win there, but I just didn't have, I'm too slow. Okay. Do I want to try for that? No, I don't. I don't. I will take. Okay. Is he going to try to flag me rook against rook? I'll block him if he does. I'm going to offer a draw here. But... Okay, yeah. He's going to get a block from me. Okay, he definitely gets a block. And he asked me for rematch. Hell no. Okay, and he was 1,800. He was 1,800 a week ago, and then he gained 100 points. I don't know. I don't know. And he didn't want to draw in that position. I don't know. I'm going to go straight to the engine on that one. What is it? So stupid. So disrespectful, man. Oh, there was a win here. Wow. This is winning? Wow. Okay, let's look at it from the very beginning though. So it didn't like knight h5, but it wants rook c8. Or no, it wants a million different moves. So it didn't like this specifically. Oh, you know what? I think this was my original plan. I literally forgot about it. This was going to be my plan, and then I was going to take on e5, and that would have been good for me. And then for some reason, I just abandoned that. Like I just forgot. I literally forgot about it 2 seconds after coming up with it. But white had another move here. There's queen f3. And then, then there's a fork. I didn't see this fork at the end of this sequence. Yeah, but he didn't flag me. That's the thing. Like I had, yeah, he didn't. Oh, the sign is gone. I don't know if I had it on the. Oh, it's here. There it is. Thanks. Okay, I have it back open. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, like I'm. If it was a bullet game, I could understand, but it's a blitz game, and I don't know. Maybe that's what. But people do it with increment even. It's just dumb. It's like I'm also allowed to let my time run to 1 second. Right? But it's not good sportsmanship. Just like that. It's the same thing. There's no difference. I don't see the difference. And it's frowned upon to let your time run. In fact, you can report people for that. If I had only 3 seconds left, then it's a different story, but I had more than 3 seconds there. People just want cheap rating. Okay, so what was I saying here? So I thought I had, or no, I forget. Yeah. So I don't know. I planned this whole thing out to play bishop g2, and then I somehow forgot about it within a few seconds. So here, it's suggesting rook d7 first, and then taking. I guess this is more accurate for some reason. If he goes king e2, apparently, I don't know. This is not so obvious. I don't care too much about that. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's specifically the problem. Knight c6. So that's why we have to go rook d7 first. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's tricky. So if he comes in here, okay. No, it wasn't so. Yeah, there was some tricky possibilities here, and well, he just played it all very well. And yeah, I'm just down a pawn here, but I thought I might have a chance with rook and pawn endgame, and yeah, this was a mistake. So suggesting rook e8, it's not the most. I mean, HG is very natural, I would say, but he had more than 3 winning moves, but 3 clearly winning moves. Yeah, because now I have a passed pawn and an outside passed pawn, and so this is equal now. And yeah, rook f3 was good. So yeah, rook e1. Yeah, this is equal now. Wait, yeah. So there was a win here. So it wants me to take with the pawn, and then if a4, b4, and this is I guess we're winning. But I only had 28 seconds. I only had 28 seconds. I don't even know if I had more time here. I would need a lot more time to have recognized this being a win. Okay. Oh, and I missed another winning move a few moves later. Here I had king d5. Yeah, that I guess that makes sense. No, I did play king d5. And then a4. So it didn't want to take, it wants to go b4. Yeah, I thought about it, but it just seemed way too risky. But here I have rook a3 if he pushes. And if he brings in the king, then yeah, okay. It makes sense, but I had 24 seconds. So b4 was winning. Oh, well. I'm happy with the draw there because I was worse most of the game. Okay, 21 on YouTube and 1 on Twitch. I'm just going to check my email, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Man, I got to work on my whining. Okay, I played this guy 7 times. That's a lot. I just want to finish in the green. I want to finish in the green. That's all I ever want. Even by 1 point. That's always my goal. I don't care if I lose 50 games and win 1 game. If I somehow gain rating, I'm a happy boy. Okay, we have a London Dutch. I'll try to. I gotta stop whining. I never used to whine so much. Okay, so do I want to fianchetto on the queen side here? I think I kind of do because e4. Can he even play e4 right away? Like b6, e4, takes, knight c6. I mean, I might have played d5. Yeah, that's very quick, eh? Okay, I'm gonna try. Yeah, he might just have e4 right away, but he won't have an e pawn there. He'll have a piece there, so I think that's playable. I'll pre-move the recapture. Knight gf3 seems fine for him. Yeah, so he's debating if he wants to play e4 here. I was thinking of adding some type of mini game where viewers can like type something or something. Like you can guess how many times I'm going to whine, but we would need an official like whine counter, something like that, or complaining about fake accounts. Or I was thinking about something like a penalty for me, kind of like a swear jar, but instead of like swearing and paying money, it would be something like I will play a viewer. You know, if I complain about a fake account or about just complain in general, if I just complain about my opponent in any way, if I hit like 100 complaints in a stream, then I have to play a viewer, something like that. But I would need an official. I thought about doing that, but I don't know how to properly keep count. That's the tricky part. But that would be good. It would help me. And then also for like filler words, because I do that a lot. I say or When I stream, I don't think I do it as much, but when I'm making a video, I always use filler words like and mostly I know there's like Toastmasters for that. I just did it right there. But I think doing it on stream would be like being accountable for that on stream. So this guy's not moving. I'm just going to refresh. Yeah, he's not moving for some reason. But I don't want to play viewers, right? So that would be incentive for me not to. Yeah, I like this idea. I just don't know how I'm going to keep count, unless I just have to keep count myself. But I wouldn't catch every one. What do you guys think about that idea? Yeah, it's just there would need to be an official. Yeah, this guy's really not moving. I'm going to just, while waiting, I'm going, oh, yeah, that's interesting too. I'm not even a shot caller. That's actually a very interesting idea. And give somebody access to it remotely. But I don't want to turn my channel into like a a circus show. Like that's not what my channel's about. And I'd probably be more inclined to avoid doing some of these things if I had to play a viewer than a shock. I guess it depends how strong the shock is. Oh yeah, I was going to look at this guy's account just because he's not moving. So to keep things interesting. So he's got 11,000 games. His graph looks very normal. No improvement over time. I still would love Lichess to implement a, there we go again, a toggle so that you could see the percentile instead of rating, because inflation, deflation can affect what your rating over time, whereas percentile doesn't matter as much because the player base doesn't really change too much in the sense of different demographics coming to the site. So I would love to see a percentile graph, but Lichess doesn't track that in a database table, I don't think. Hello, Olase. I can't pronounce your name. You'll go to the park to learn chess? Stockfish is free. Yeah, you could just use Lichess, which is free, or you could download Stockfish yourself. Yeah, this guy's not moving. I'm sorry. Something came up and he didn't resign. So we might have to wait for another 4.5 minutes for his time to run out. So feel free. I was going to say feel free to make conversation, but isn't that my job? I'm streaming. I should be more entertaining. 16 on YouTube right now, 3 on Twitch. I'm having a rotten chess day. I think I had 1 win on Blitz and like 5 losses, hopefully not 6. And then even on Rapid, I think I had like 1 draw, maybe 1 loss. I'm not sure. So what could make me happy? Well, if I finish in the green, obviously, or if I play a theoretical opening and I remember it's like a deep opening and I remember I get to play something deep, that I enjoy doing that as well. So hopefully one of those 2 things happen. Or if I gain a subscriber, that makes me happy as well. You have a question about Lichess. It gives you X move is wrong, Y move is better. So chess.com doesn't really tell you why. They're like the chess.com thing, that it's not super helpful. It's like a really dumbed down bot. Yeah. But I see, I know what you're asking. So you can usually figure it out yourself unless the eval is very subtle. So if the eval difference is like 0.2 and another move is 0.5, if you're a weaker player, it can be really difficult to try to determine the difference between those 2 moves. But if the eval shift is bigger, if it's like +1 or +2, +3, if you follow the engine lines, you can usually find out within a few moves why the other move is much stronger. But you need to follow the moves in the engine. Essentially, you want to look at the actual engine lines. Don't look at this. Don't look at the stupid bot. Like, don't look at the, what do they call it? Like the coach. That's stupid. See it. There I go. I say again. Try not to. It's so difficult to avoid that. Lichess is, Lichess doesn't have a coach system. But as I say, if you need to follow the lines and then you do some detective work and you figure it out on your own. And that's a better way to learn anyways, because it's more active learning. The whole coach thing is so passive. It's like, oh yeah, you could have won a knight by doing this. You're not building those neural pathways to remember it, because you're just like, oh yeah, that's the answer, blah, blah, blah. No, just, you got to look at the engine lines and then follow them. And then there's a question from Graham Dugan. How long have I been playing the Dutch? I've been playing it about maybe 2 years, possibly 2.5, around there. You're looking for a new opening. What's your what type of strategy or style rather you like? And what other openings do you play? And what do you play against e4 when you're black? Okay, this guy just, I'm going to block him just because I'm sure something came up and he couldn't continue the game. But if that was likely, he should have just resigned. I mean, he literally made me wait for 10 minutes here. So, and I blame Lichess for not letting me, like, not auto aborting the game for my opponent earlier, because I sat here for 10 minutes on stream. That sucks. So I'll just put a note here. Something came up. He wasn't losing, and I had to wait 10 minutes. So that's why I blocked him. Against e4, you play the Caro and then French. Okay, if you play the French, you should. I highly recommend the Dutch, because then you get to avoid all the anti-Dutch lines. Because you can start with the Dutch playing e6 and then f5. If you play the French against e4, the Dutch is right up your alley. I wish I played the French. So there you go. Okay, I'm going to play a game. This one we just had to wait for 10 minutes. And we have a fake account that I am going to abort and block. And unsurprisingly, he gained 200 points in the past week or a couple weeks. Anna Prykid, it's also a fake account, but I can't keep aborting every game. So here we go. By the way, for any new viewers, when I say fake account, I mean it's a newer account, 9 months old. And I loathe new accounts, as any regular viewer will know. One of the things that really annoys me. Okay, so do I have bishop b5 here? I think I do. If bishop d7, I'll play b3. Okay, here I'm just going to grab. Double up the c pawns. It's like with these pawns, sometimes you gotta. There's a slightly different treatment against c7, c6 pawns. That I wonder if I go knight e5 first. There's queen d6. I don't think the move order here matters too much. Low content. It's not, and honestly, it's the reason I hate new accounts. It's not just that I think there's a higher likelihood that they're cheating. It's not just that. It's that they could be just a legitimately stronger player, and then they're smurfing, and I'm not playing them on their normal rating, right? There's several reasons I don't like it. C5 seems very, very good. I think I might castle here, and then if c4, I think I can take, and he's still kind of weakened there. So I'm just going to castle now. Or she. I gotta say she. Okay, so knight e5. There's always queen d6. Wonder if I have bishop a3 there. Queen b6. That still seems kind of reasonable. I might have d4. Yeah, I don't know. This, I think I'm going to care. Do I care about this? Do I care about? Okay, I'm going to go knight 5. If knight d7, I have knight c6. I know. I wish Lichess would do that. I would pay money I would pay money to avoid new accounts. I would pay for a membership. I would pay money. Even if chess.com did it, I would pay chess.com, even though I like lead chess. Somebody, I don't know why they don't care. Okay, anyways, you guys, okay. So I'm thinking, do I want d3 or c4? Maybe c4 here. c4 looks quite attractive. If d4, queen f3, I think I can do this. Time for c4. Okay, one thing though is there is queen d3 sometimes. c4 takes. Oh, but no, you can't do it. Okay, yeah. If he takes, I can take with a b pawn. There's no queen d3. Yeah, we take this way. So maybe rook b8. I just go bishop c6. Maybe bishop a3. Okay, queen f3. Take. Okay, I don't want to spend. I burned a bit of. Oh, hang on. This is under attack. I see. I could take with the pawn though, but that blocks my bishop. Okay, maybe knight a3. But the knight is awkward here. Queen e2, maybe. Yeah, this is still weak. I don't know about queen e2. I want it on f3 really. And then I'm going to put the other knight there. Yeah, I think I'll do this. Okay, queen e2, and then we'll go knight d2, knight f3, knight e5. Just going to minimize chat because the whole cheating thing is interesting to me. Yeah, so if he takes on e5, I could take with the pawn, but again, it blunts my bishop. His bishop's under attack, so he's got to go bishop e7. Then I might have queen g4. I can kind of attack here. Bishop f6 takes. He can't do that, right? Yeah, so I might let him take and take with the e pawn. That is attractive to me. Otherwise, hey, wait. I remember queen g4 sometimes being a thing too. Queen g4 takes bishop e7. It's kind of the same thing. What was the other move I was thinking about? Oh yeah, just doing nothing. So yeah, queen g4 might work. Queen h5 even. Yeah, queen g4 could be a move. d3 as well. Then oh yeah, because this is going to hang. Okay, so d3 I think. So d3, I don't think he's going to play f6. Yeah, so probably take with the pawn. I know I blunt the bishop though, but yeah, f6. Yeah, this seems decent. Going to take with this pawn. It's so weird to blunt this bishop though. I'm going to take here. This is unusual for me though, to have the bishop with a pawn on e5. I can always snake it out though, if I have to. Bishop b7 can be played. c5 is still weak for him. So I can attack. He's on e5 twice. Do I not have a solution for that? Do I have... Ooh. d4? Okay, do I have anything here? Like attack his queen? Because he doesn't... I think he only has one square here. Oh my god, does that work? Knight d7, knight takes, knight e4. Where does his queen go? His queen can't move anywhere. Queen g4? He's got queen g4. That's so frustrating. Queen g4. Yeah. Oh, he's got queen g4, man. I think I have to go d4. That's so frustrating because that would have been a nice little trap, but he had queen g4. I hate when that happens. Oh my god, look at the time difference. Oh, and then this is the thing. Then always in the back of my mind, I wonder because it's a 9 months old account, and I just can't help wonder. And their rating kind of just goes up. But 9 months isn't brand new. To be fair, it's not brand new, but it's I still consider it new. Because the odds of it being their first and only account is extremely unlikely. Not impossible, though. Okay. This is... I could come here. No. I think I just want to go bishop c3. Yeah, let's do that. If f6 is ever played... Do I want to take? Because, yeah, okay. Because I'm going to win e6. I think, no, you could take with the rook then the queen. f6 takes, rook takes queen f6. But then I have, that's still looking decent though. If I don't take and he takes on e5, that could, yeah, that looks a little worse for me. And actually this mate threat is kind of annoying. That's a little annoying. So he's hitting, okay, well we have knight d2. And then he might attack here. But yeah, let's play knight d2. So rook b d8 now. Rook b d8, I can hit his queen. He hits my bishop. So I think I have to go rook c1. And I'm going to flag. Oh man, only had to play 3 minutes. Can I go here? No, they get a2 at the end. I may not have a choice though. I think I have to go knight e4. Oh wait, yeah. I'm low on the clock. Yeah, he gets a2. Or she gets a2. Yeah, I don't know. New accounts are just really, really good. Yeah, I might try for this here. It's just playing online. It's so frustrating. But I'll try to learn something from the game. That's something that new accounts can't take away from me. Is to try to learn something, but it's hard to learn much from these types of games. I couldn't decide between this and rook 1 f3 or rook f f3. So I don't know what he does. She does. She could do nothing because she's up a pawn. Okay. That seems very strong. But of course, all their moves will be strong because they're a genius. I'll just resign. I just can't beat these people. Oh my god. Let's block the opponent so I don't play. I mean, it could be a legit. So I don't want to. I feel bad sometimes, it's like insinuating things, but it's just like you'll never know because it's a new account. It's not. I mean, it's not brand new. It's 9 months old, but yeah, you just don't know. You just never know. Their blitz rating is, yeah. I mean, they're at the top of their blitz rating. And you just don't know. Like they played almost 1,000 games, but then again, they're at like a peak. Yeah, I don't know. See, 9 months ago they were losing to 1300s. So it's got to be a kid, a really strong kid. Thanks for the sub, Graham. Okay, that was one game though. To be fair, that was one game, and it was a sharp opening. But still, it's a 1300 they lost to, and then they lost to a 1700, another 1700. I mean, and then so, yeah. But still, it's, I don't know. It's weird because like I was like I'm like 2100. But let me look at the game. I'll try to learn something from it. I like my position. I thought I had a great position. I did maybe play a little slow, trying to play perfectly, as I always do. I spent a lot of the time on all these moves. Yeah, this was the, you know, the downside of taking with the, you know, of playing c4 and taking with the b pawn. So it's possible c4 is not good here. Like maybe d3 first, or yeah, possibly d3 first, and then if c5, I'm fine. So it's possible that c4 was not great. Do you have any suggestions for preparing? I mean, I'm probably not the best person to ask. Jerome says, well, Google AI is not always so accurate, but born in 2015, so it is a kid. Okay. What's their, well, it's a kid, so I shouldn't, yeah, I mean, that's the only explanation, I think, is that it has to be a kid. And so their account could be legit, like, because kids just improve so quick. And it's not a brand new account. I mean, I've said that many times. So it's like these accounts annoy me, but not nearly as much as like 1 week old accounts or 3 week old accounts. This is 9 months old. I just like to complain. Yeah, so possibly d3 first was better. And then I kept deliberating like where to move here, but he's threatening, or she's threatening, to take on e5 and then take on c4. I wonder if I could have considered maybe queen c2. Maybe that made more sense because I defend both c4 and b2. And I'm still keeping an eye on d3. You know, queen c2 might have made sense here. Or maybe even queen a4. Another idea, but yeah, possibly queen c2, maybe queen c2 looks good, and then I can go like d3 and put the other knight in. Yeah, okay, so this might have been better. I'll consult with the engine after. And then yeah, I was thinking about taking again. That might have been better. But here I think I'm still doing okay. And then it was after knight a4 that, Yeah. Wow. She's strong though. Like she is strong. Yeah. She killed me there. Okay. Let's look at that with an engine. Yeah, but content to Jerome already like said that she's a legitimate player. But there's plenty of new accounts that are always, and the thing is, it's just not fair. Like even if the accounts are legit, I don't want to play new accounts, even like just for whatever reason. It'd be nice to have the option to not play new accounts. Because it defeats the point in playing online and playing a rated game online. I might as well play a bot. I don't have to wait for them to move or anything. And because there's no established history on a new account. It's just, to me, they're meaningless to play. Okay, so I'm just waiting for this, to finish. So yeah, she played very well. 2 inaccuracies in a very fast game. She's going to be strong. She'll probably be titled. If she's only, what is she, 11? She's 11 years old. She was probably going to be, she'll be titled. She might even already be titled. Okay, so yeah, this was all fine and dandy. And then, yeah, the C4. So computer does prefer D3 first. So C4, I wonder why C4, I think it's partly, could it be partly because this pawn's on C7 instead of C6? I don't see how that would make too much of a difference, so. I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think it might be because our queen hasn't moved, and then we do have to kind of defend the D3 square. So D3 first, or rook left, or knight C6. But we're equal here. So queen E2 was tied with the top move, so that's good. Yeah, and then, so I played this well, and then I got an advantage, and taking with the F pawn was the only good response. Okay, so this was a mistake, D4. So what am I supposed to do? This is interesting. Oh, so if this opens up, I can maybe go rook G4. So rook F4, and then rook, and then H4 was winning. No, did I? Okay, I had a similar idea to deflect the queen, but it was with knight D2. I saw this, but then there was queen G4. Wait, was it here? Yeah, it was here. Then I saw queen G4. Yeah, but this is still good for us apparently. Yeah, I saw knight takes C4, but then I thought knight takes E3. Oh, we're on the bishop. And then we get the knight back. I didn't see this, but this is still kind of... I'm surprised that this is +3. Oh, but he's... No, yeah, I'm surprised that this is +3, to be honest. Yeah, but she's a kid, Jerome, so she's probably stronger than 1678 FIDE. She's probably like 1900. Or 1800. Yeah, so that would have been good, but what was the other move here? So yeah, so knight D2 would have been good. Yeah, that's what I was planning. But rook F4 was the other idea. And then H4 though. You have to see H4, and then you disconnect the queen and the knight. But yeah, I didn't go knight D2 because I thought knight takes E5 and knight E4. I thought he had queen G4, and I did calculate this, but I ended my calculation here. I didn't see that I was hitting the bishop. Okay, so here now it's equal again. And then I just slowly get worse. Computer suggesting bishop a5. That's interesting because it can't, the bishop's actually pretty safe there. I defended more passively. And then, yeah, here I just thought, I didn't know what to do. So rook f2 is the only move. So rook f2, if they take, and then, I don't know, that's a hard move. And then queen e1, and why here though? Why not anywhere? Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, because she's attacking d2. So it just wants to give up the a2 pawn and then play from there. So rook f2 takes, get out of the pin, and then play on from there. I still think it's kind of awkward for white. I also had no time, but that's what I should have done. Okay, 17 on YouTube, 3 on Twitch. Again, if you are enjoying the stream and my whining and the conversation, feel free to subscribe. 4-year-old account here, Gojiro Kiryu with 600 games played. I'm deep in the red today, losing game after game. I need to work on my attitude. I understand this. This, like the past year and a half or so, I've been working on my time management. But I think I also have to. I think I also have to work on my my attitude. That's going to be the next thing. Time management and attitude. Attitude is not easy to change though. Bishop c4. I think I can just castle here. I don't want to spend too much time on it. I like to get my king safe, and then maybe queen c7. I don't know if knight g4. Okay, good. I can rule that out. So this is a weird, like, Sozin hybrid. So what's wrong with queen c7? Queen e2 maybe, but this seems reasonable. Maybe I should just play b. Well, b5. B5 would have. Bishop e6. Oh no, here. Maybe knight bd7? Is knight a4 a problem? I think I might just go bishop e6. I know that this e6 pawn is often annoying to play with. So if knight a5, what am I doing there? Knight bd7 maybe. It's kind of awkward. I'm going to play this, so I don't want to burn too much time on it. Yeah, knight a4, knight bd7. My opponent played 105 rapid games. Yeah, that's the other reason I suck. I'm working all the time. I don't have time to play chess. It'd be cool if I could just stream full time. What did they do? Queen d2. Yeah. Okay, so now knight bd7. And then they castle. Okay, I think I can do this. So castle's queen side. And then rook a c8 maybe. Yeah, let's go rook a c8. Or possibly, yeah, let's go rook a c8. Wow, they're so quick. They're so quick. Wait, did you say they played 105 games yesterday? Like this opponent? Because they only have 680 games total. So that can't be right. Do I take on d5 now? So if I go knight takes, pawn takes, I have bishop f5, which should be okay. And if they take with the knight, I need to recapture. They could take with the queen, but I think I'm okay there. Yeah, so I think I could take, or I could also go b5. They both seem fine to me. I'm going to go b5. I'll learn soon enough. Oh, that can't be right. That can't be right. D5 loses a pawn, right? And then I can't take on C2. I could just get off of this diagonal. It's A2 G8 diagonal. It's kind of slow though. Knight B6 maybe. That seems pretty good, no? It's got to be good, right? Knight B6. Look at the time difference. They insta-grabbed. They spent 50 seconds playing. So if I go rook D8, can I go, am I threatening D5? Right, because takes. Yeah, I think I can do that. Let's play it. Maybe I should have went A5, A4. It's too late now because, oh, and then they might even go Queen A5 now. I might have missed the opportunity for A4 or A5. Yeah, so push now. Yeah, last move I might have had A5. Okay, this is interesting because the queen has to move somewhere. I don't think it's enough. So yeah, we'll take with the pawn. There's still this Queen A5. He's not playing it, or she. Now I really want to play this. D4, my knight can come in. I don't know if C3 is a thing. They can't. Okay, they can come here, but this seems reasonable. There's still this Queen A5. I'm not looking. Okay, now they don't have Queen A5, so maybe I go A5 now. Either that or I bring in the knight. I'd be hitting here twice. This A5 has to be good though. Has to be good. I got to play A5. How long in the is mayonnaise in the fridge? Oh, he moved. It's supposed to last long time. Probably about 2 years, I would say. So what are they? I don't understand their moves. What are they threatening? They just want to take? Oh, I got fruit flies here. Okay, so A4 here, they can take they're hitting my bishop. So A4 takes, check. You got King A1. I could come in here. I'm defending the bishop. Yeah, okay, let's do this. I don't know. It's getting kind of weird. Wait, I don't need to defend the bishop. I need to defend the pawn. Yeah, these fruit flies are annoying. Okay, so here, so bishop D6. I mean, I don't want to play bishop D6. A4 takes. Then I can attack 2. I think this will work. There's a check though. Oh my god. I'm just gonna go do it. Whatever. I don't know. It's probably stupid. I shouldn't have given up this pawn, but okay. I should protect this. Oh, I'm playing so slow. I hate this move, though. This is such a stupid move, but I gotta play something. What am I gonna do here? Push takes. I'm wasting my time. Well, God, look how low I got on the clock. Look how low I got on the clock. It was terrible time management. I have a bad bishop. That was really bad time management. Oh my goodness. It was an interesting opening, though. Interesting opening, terrible time management. I'm going to flag now. Going to flag now. Take my poor bishop. My poor bishop. Okay, attack that. Where's he going now? Here. Okay. Let's go somewhere. That's somewhere. My poor bishop. Luft time. He wants this. Okay. Defend. A minute on the clock. Okay, let's go here. He gets a4. And I get to flag. Take here. There's a check. I hit the rook though. This way. Oh, mate? I mated. Mate in 2. Oh, I've got this. I'm lucky. I am lucky. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I'm gonna flag though. So don't worry. Don't you worry. Still gonna flag. Uh-oh, free piece. Okay. Oof, that was rough. That was an interesting opening. He didn't play it very well because they were winning at the end. Yeah, wow. They played a lot of games quickly. This can't be right. This opponent. Just going to take a look. We have 16 on YouTube, 5 on Twitch. They didn't play 100 yesterday. Maybe they meant my other opponent. But they're playing a lot of games. 35 games. These are rapid. 35 rapid games. 50 rapid games. 71 rapid games. 47 rapid games. 44. Who's got... Oh, yeah. Here's 105 rapid games. This has to be a kid or a senior. Man, adults have it the worst. I know when I was a kid, though, when I was a teen, I was really busy with stuff. But kids, though, kids got time. But it's just crazy how much time people have. I can only imagine if I played 100 games a day like some of these people, I must get stronger. I'm just jealous. I'm jealous how much free time people have. Okay, but let's look at the game. Wait, no, I actually wanted to look at something on their account because I'm curious. I like to go to sort by ascending and then loser and put their name. So yeah, see, it's kind of weird to me. 2 weeks ago, they're losing against 1700s. Come on. That's weird though. Don't you think that's weird? Here's me going with the witch hunt again, but just 2 weeks ago. And then they're like giving 2100s a really tough game. But just 2 weeks ago, they're losing to 1700s left and right. 1600s even. Isn't that weird though? Is that just me? Tell me if it's just me. Because like, look, they're losing to 1600s 2 weeks ago. And now they're beating 2100s. That's not right. There's no way that's right. There's no way that's right. Unless they're doing something weird. So they get a block from me for that, even though I won. Let me look at the game. Let me analyze it without the engine and then with the engine. Yeah, so kind of a weird Najdorf setup from white. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking I didn't play this. I thought Rook C1 was not good though. I can't see this being good, but maybe it is. What do I recommend instead? Or I don't know. I thought maybe G4 or H4, but I don't know. It felt weird. Rook C1. And here I think black is better. But I got so low on the clock. That's the only thing that frustrated me this game. I thought my bishop was not so great either. Then this was a bit challenging. That's the downside with pushing the pawn. White can put something on E4. Yeah, so I have a bad bishop here, but it should be fairly equal, I would imagine. And I try to just get some play going, because I have to open up lines for my bishop, my bad bishop specifically. And yeah, they go after my A4 pawn. I really wanted to get this I considered E4 here. I considered this, but then there was a check and that didn't look so good to me. Although maybe I could have taken on C5. That might have been better. So maybe I could have played E4 and then take on F4, I mean. And then here I think they missed a mate or yeah, didn't they have no I had bishop E3. I was lucky because I didn't plan this. I was very lucky to have rook E3 here or bishop E3. And now I think black is better. And then they give up the exchange. They started making tons of mistakes. They were just trying to flag me at the end here because I only had 34 seconds. That's probably what happened. Let's look at that with the engine now. And I'm going to open up CPT for people new to my channel. They won't know what I'm doing. Boom. So this is software that I use. Pretty much I'm probably the only person in the world that uses it. Like literally. It's a dead piece of software, super old and not supported anymore. This is how I build up my opening repertoire. And I basically just run Stockfish and then take notes and stuff. And then I refer to this, obviously not during my games, but afterwards, and then try to remember. So this is from a game from 2 days ago that I was analyzing. I analyze everything to depth 49 with the latest version of Stockfish. But I'm going to run it this position from this game now because it finished analyzing that other position. So it was a bishop C4, right? And then here, bishop C4. So castling. Yeah, so I have castling. Oh, interesting. So my notes say bishop E6 here is bad and can only really be played after castling. The reason is because black wants to wait for white to castle first. Otherwise, white can play G4, H4. Okay, that makes sense. Do I just play? I pretty much just play on stream. Occasionally, I'll play a game or two during the day, but I'm working all the time, so I have very little time to play chess these days, unfortunately. And that's largely why I suck. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can see it clearly on stream or not, but my notes here say, well, first of all, you can see I last ran this with Stockfish 15.1, 2 depth 49, and Bishop E6. It's a 20 centipede difference, which is not big, but my notes say Knight BD7 here, which is a weird move to consider for me, with the idea of Knight B6 to kick out that pesky bishop. And then my notes say it might be dangerous to play though, because Stockfish 15.1 does not like it in other lines, such as against 9 castles, if white castles first. So I could get myself in trouble. I just want to take a quick sneak peek with Stockfish 18 on what it likes here. Yeah, it still really likes Knight BD7. I'm wondering if I want to run this fall thing to depth 49 with Stockfish 18. I think I do, because I could, it's really liking Knight B7. I'm going to run this again. I'm crazy with the openings. I'm going to, because 15.1 came out probably about getting close to 5 years ago, I think, 4 or 5 years ago. So it's a little dated. It was still super strong though. So this is kind of overkill, but I'm still going to do it anyways, because I can't help myself. But yeah, Knight BD7 there would give black an edge. Okay, let me jump back to the analysis tab here, and or scene. So we can see I was never worse, but I was winning several times, and I didn't capitalize on that. So queen, let me refresh. So queen c7. Yeah, so just to show you, oh wait, I thought I played bishop e6 here. I didn't. Yeah, but queen c7 was fine. So knight bd7. And then let's say queen d2. Yeah, knight b6. And bishop d3. Now the bishop clogs white's d file. And we can play moves like d5 or then bishop e6. Eventually we play d5, and the bishop is not as well placed on d3. And if black takes, well, we just won the bishop pair, and we can still go for the same idea eventually. Kick out that bishop and then play d5. But it's a small difference. In fact, the difference right now between knight bd7 and queen c7, it's 15 centipoints difference. It's minuscule. It's minuscule. So this was, whoops, wrong line. So this, it liked everything I did here. And yeah, here it can be tempting for black to take on d5. But often it feels like we're kind of lagging behind in development. So I played rook a c8, which the computer likes. Apparently rook a b8 is also good. Time for a drink. You have 17 on YouTube and 2 on Twitch. And it liked b5. Again, it's tempting to trade on d5 and get going with something, but b5 just puts a little bit more pressure on white. And yeah, I used to, and I still kind of do, hate getting the double pawn on e6 because it can be targeted. In this position, it's not as bad though, because first of all, white's light squared bishop is gone. So it's a lot more difficult for white to exploit the e6 pawn. And then of course the e6 pawn has a benefit. It helps support d5. So it's a lot easier for black to push d5. But even in the other lines, when white still has the light squared bishop, I'm once again playing these double e-pawns because computer pretty much always likes it for black. And if often the knights are, there's a knight on the queen side, and then they'll put a knight on g5. So like there might be a knight on f3, and then they go knight g5, hitting e6 this way. Well, you essentially, you defend it with like often a queen on this diagonal, and then the next move, then you just kick out the knight. And the knight goes back, and your pawn is fine. And again, black has really good control over d5. So it can be awkward playing with the e6 pawn, but again, the computer usually likes it, and just because you have such good control over d5. Yeah, but so I thought this was weird, and the computer agrees, but it's only suggesting one other move that's noticeably better, and that's a3. Which is not obvious, but to stop b4. Okay, so knight b6 was good. Yeah, this was all good. I'm just going to skip past it. But then I blundered here with the e takes. It wants to take with the knight. Wow, because yes, so we have discoveries, but then I thought just queen e1. Oh, bishop g5 wins a pawn. I didn't see that. Okay, bishop g5 wins a pawn. So that's why knight takes is better. And then this was all good. And then it did not like bishop d6. This is a blunder. Yeah, I spent a long time. Was it here that I spent a long time? No, it was, I spent a long time on a4, which was the best move. But yeah, this is a blunder. So check. And then the knight comes in. This is similar to what happened in the game. So instead, it wants to go a3. Oh, for one thing, yeah, okay. Because, whoops, where am I here? Ah. Yeah, because right now my queen is covering e6. So this allows queen e6 for one thing. But yeah, it wants a3, and then if white, let's say, comes in with the knight, takes... Oh, sorry, his rook, he has to take here in this case. Yeah, so that would obviously be good. So after a3, if b3, apparently d3 is a move. If he takes here, queen d4. Yeah, he's okay. Yeah, he's in trouble there. Okay. So a3 was strong, and knight d5 was strong. I considered this, but I wasn't so sure. Yeah, this is a little tricky. Computer wants to gambit that pawn. We have bishop f6. We have rook c5 with a discovery on the queen. a3 again. Knight c3. And we have a fork on winning the exchange. That's something I still have to work on. This is kind of a next level thing for me, is to gambit pawns more, or to even be willing to even consider gambiting pawns. I'm doing it a tiny bit, but it's not enough of my vernacular to do it so often. It's, yeah, that's the next stage. If I ever get better, is gambiting pawns more, or just to consider gambiting them. Okay, and so this is all just equal, and I'm very low on the clock. I have 1 minute and 20 seconds. And then he blundered here with g5. Yeah, f5 is the only winning move. We got to kick out the knight. We have to push back. And bishop d6, yeah, the best move, but pretty obvious defending the pawn. Computer prefers rook c6, and then if knight a4, king g6, yeah, that's not so obvious at all. It's saying e4. Yeah, so it did like this, but I was not sure about it. Oh, yeah, it did like this here. I saw that after in post-game analysis. Yeah, and here we're winning. It prefers to go to g6, but I had 44 seconds, and yeah, we are winning here. Okay, let me play another one. My mouth is getting dry from talking nonstop. Kabiz Dulkin, 6-year-old account with a really low blitz rating. So it might be an older player. Okay, we got a Dutch. Do I want to go? Yeah, I'll go straight classical on this. And I will, okay, I'm not going to castle. I'm going to go b6 first. So essentially my rule is if white doesn't do a kingside fianchetto, I will queenside fianchetto. And something that I've kind of just realized over the past year or so is that generally a kingside fianchetto is better than a queenside fianchetto because a king protects the bishop. Okay, c5, just fighting for a bit of space, I think. Can he get e4 in? Yeah, he wants e4. Okay, so do I have knight e4 here? Yeah, and then d5, I'm going to have to do it. I can't allow him to play e4. That's kind of what the Dutch is about. E4 and e5. You don't want white to play e4 and black strives to play e5. That's like 90% of what you need to know of the Dutch. And the Dutch is not sharp, like people say, or people, or maybe they don't think it's sharp, but they think it's aggressive. I don't think it's aggressive. It's actually very positional. Okay, so do we have d6 here? Because I'm not sure about that. For one thing, he might be able to just take, but then he's going to have 2 pieces under attack. Okay, so where does he go from here, Evita? d6 should be fine here. Probably shouldn't overthink this. d6 should be good. If f3, okay, don't have to worry about that. Okay, so I think just knight d7. Yeah, this should be good. Again, I shouldn't overthink this. That's called a rook, knight d7. c4 maybe is a move. c4. Okay, probably take with the pawn. And then he's going back to g1. He is. Okay. That's a little victory. I could go d5, trying to fix his pawn and then his bishop on b2. There's c4. Is c5 a move? What am I threatening there? What about here? There's g3. Doesn't really create a weakness. How does this bishop get useful? How does this become a useful piece? I don't like my bishop, my dark squared bishop. I think I need to play like c5 or d5. Yeah, so let's go c5. I don't know what's happening after c4. Yeah, I don't really know how to play this position. But his white's knight is on g1 is awkward. Maybe he puts it on f5 because oh god, they're hitting this. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I might be screwed here. I always run into this. This e6 pawn often gets me. Damn. I'm dead. I always struggle with that. I'm dead here. Dang it. God dang it, Bobby. I screwed up. That's frustrating. So many times I've dropped that e6 pawn. countless times. So if I go e5, then e4 falls. But I'm going to try that. I don't see better. I don't know. Maybe he can take on e5 first. Probably not. Well, but yeah, we probably can. Could even castle here. I mean, what move did I make to drop the pawn? c5, eh? Yeah. Yeah, I always forget about e6. And even when I'm white playing the bird, I forget about d3. So many times I've dropped. Normally I drop it from like knight g5. But yeah, this is just, it's too many times, too many cooks. 14 viewers on YouTube. Okay, so if he takes on e4, what am I doing there? He doesn't take it. So can I just take with tonight? There's b4. Maybe I have a chance. Okay, so yeah, let's say knight c5, b4. I mean, that's not ideal. Knight a4, I am hitting his bishop. Can I get away with this? Can I get it? Because I don't deserve to get away with it. I deserve to lose for dropping e6. But b4, I have knight a4. Oh my goodness. I got away with it. Okay, so do I want to trade queens here? Or this way, or maybe even bishop c8? I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want that. Rook f2, did that do anything? I think I'm going to go for the queen trade. Okay, so queen trade, queen g3. Queen g3. Is there a rook lift? Useful. Or maybe bishop a6 here. There's might be c4. No, c4 I get knight e3. So c4 you can't castle. Or I mean, sorry, bishop a6 you can't castle. So queen g3, bishop a6 you can't castle. There's knight c4 there, but I think that I'm not sure about that. It's interesting because my dark square bishop sucks. Yeah, queen g3, bishop a6. Probably he just moves the knight here. No, you can't do that. Yeah, let's try this. I looked at it briefly already. So it's interesting because he can't castle now. If f3, I think I would just take. c2 is susceptible to being attacked. Okay, so he's on this now. Might have to come back. Still c2 is on. I can attack c2. Yeah, I might come in here, but then he can castle now, right? Yeah, but this knight doesn't belong here. So I will come back. Opponent's blinking. I don't like the blinking, but it's a 6-year-old account. But I don't like the blinking. Oh, you know what? They could take with the other knight. I'm an idiot. Okay, but I don't. Yeah, so that's the second mistake I made in the game now. But they are superfluous knights. That gives me something, maybe. You can take with a queen. But yeah, I didn't think you could just take with that. Right, so push. here, his knight needs to move, right? Or can he take here? He can. No, he can't do that. So his knight needs to move. I gotta push it, and I only have 3 minutes here, so I gotta play a little bit, or a lot on intuition. So the knight has to go back to d2. I don't know why he's thinking too long about this. And then I might have bishop b4. So I thought I could, oh, this can move. But then I have bishop f6. Should be fine. Hello, Sun Tzu. It is a long stream, kind of, 2 hours, 20 minutes. So I can take with the rook, he can take on e4, but I will be up a piece for a few pawns. Sorry if that slurping sounds obnoxious. Yeah, the two things this year. The time management I've been working on, the attitude, that's brand new. That realizing I have to work on that. I don't know if I'll make any progress on the attitude. I'm not like this in person. Okay, so can I still just go here? It should still be good. Okay, I'm just going to win c3. Opponent's blinking again. Just point it out. Okay, takes take, he can take here, but I can maybe start with this. Or takes, and then here. Let's just play it. Yeah, I think I do a little Zwischenzug. I don't recapture. Yeah, I think I want to go here. Oh, there's a check. I can go knight f7, but that's... I'm gonna cut it. Maybe I should just trade. Doom check, and then rook comes in. Okay, I am going to do that. Yeah. Queen always covers g7. Okay. He's got 2 pawns for the piece, so it's closer than it looks. I mean, I'll take black here every day, but he has twice as much time as I do, and he's got 2 pawns for the piece, and my bishop isn't really the best placed bishop in the world. And maybe I have rook a d8 next move. Is strong. Yeah, that's a threat. I'm threatening rook a d8. Yeah, so if he goes rook d7, like, oh, Lichess is going to restart in 1 minute. By the way, Lichess, why only give a 1 minute warning? It's pointless. Give no warning at all and just reboot. Or give like a 20 or 30 minute warning. Don't give a 1 minute warning. It's annoying. It makes you think you have, oh, see, okay, yeah, it's gonna reboot. I'm gonna have to keep refreshing every move now. And I'm probably gonna lose because it's gonna reboot on my move. Okay, so I can take on f2. I think. So let's do that. It's scary though. I could also come in here, which might be the safer way to do it. Well, it seemed to be much better at rapid than blitz. I don't know what you're talking about, Sun Tzu. I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna refresh constantly. Oh, it looks like Lichess might have restarted. Because I don't see that message of it's going to reboot anymore. Oh, there we go. And I'm gonna lose. It's gonna happen on my clock. This is another reason it's hard to gain rating. Okay, it didn't happen on my clock because I keep reloading. Did I say reboot? I meant reloading. The server rebooted. I'm reloading because sometimes it'll show my opponent's. See, like that. It'll show my opponent's time is running. Okay, can I go here? It's very scary because like I'm very close to being back rank mated here. Fortunately, this rook is defended twice, but yeah, it is scary. And I'm going to keep reloading the page because it might do that again. Okay, is this a move? Yes. This is why we do puzzles. Whoops, he can just take it. Oh, shit. Okay, I blended out under time pressure there. I'm going to blame the server on that because I was so distracted on reloading. I'm blaming the server on that one. I got to blame something. But seriously, that was distracting as hell. I was focused, and then I'm worrying about the server every move. Yeah, that was annoying. What so lame. It's really so lame. Should I blame the server? Should I blame Lichess for... Okay, it's a 50% fair blame. Ultimately, I blundered with that move, but I was distracted from the server and reloading and everything. I'll take 50% blame. I think that's fair. Because I was just up a full piece and it was pretty simple, and then ultimately I made the mistake. I'm partly to blame, but yeah, I'm losing here. I'm down 2 pawns and down on the clock, and it's just silly. Frustrating. Even if I win a pawn here, it's losing. What a silly way to lose. Such low quality results. I know I blundered the thing, but I was so distracted by Lichess's 1 minute warning. And then the server did go down. How much time did I waste to that? I don't think it actually took my time. Uh-oh, if it goes to the C file. Yeah, so dumb. What a terrible game. Stupid. I'm not even going to analyze the game. That was just stupid. That was Lichess's, half Lichess's fault. Just a waste of a whole game from that. Oh. Let's try E4. Didn't that ruin the game? I mean, it was just an easy win, up a piece, and then I did blunder, yes, but talk about distractions from Lichess. So how does this line go again? I think it's knight C3. Oh, this 5-year-old account, but not many games. Not many games played. What happened to my attitude? I was supposed to be working on my attitude. No, that's a fair annoyance. A 1 minute warning, and then the server going down, and I had a minute on the clock, and it's still, I didn't have to play bishop e6. That was me that made that move, not my opponent. But it just wastes the whole game. Ruins it, I mean. It ruins the game. Okay. Tempted to castle queenside. And I don't know, because I like castling both ways. Okay, I'm going to go kingside. I'll go kingside because I don't really know where to put the bishop if I castle queenside. There's rook a d1. I could also go b3, put the bishop here. Let's do that. I'm not sure about it, though. I'm not sure about this. I don't know. Some weaknesses have been created here. If c5, I'm happy. Knight h5, okay. So I don't know what that does. So let's put a rook here. Is this a thing? No, I feel comfortable with rook a d1. Yeah, my psychological aspect of chess is very weak. So if he moves the knight somewhere, am I threatening anything? Yeah, I don't know about that. Knight d5. That's knight d5. His bishop can improve, but not so easily. Or can it? Okay, yeah, we'll go here. So if knight takes a take with the queen, otherwise with bishop f6. I don't think e5 works there, does it? Take. No, because my pawn will be moved. Yeah, so I have to pre-move with the queen. And then if c6, then, yeah, so this seems reasonable. The games I lose, sometimes I just get outplayed and that's fine. But then so many of my losses, they're so silly. Like the last game, it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth because my opponents didn't play well. I just blundered a piece. But I was like, wait a second. If he takes, why did I pre-move that? It's mate. Why did I pre-move that? That would have tilted me. So I just undid the pre-move now. Okay. Is e5 something? E5, knight takes, queen takes. There's a back rank mate there for me. Waiting for me. Let's create some lift maybe. Is f4 a thing? Possibly. Actually, f3 dominates his knight, but then I can't do rook lifts and stuff, and then it opens up my king. His knight here is also... Okay, let's try h3. Probably not the best move, but I don't want to get too low on the clock. And I just want to create lift. Yeah, because there was a line there. I think at e5 I might have been... There were back rank issues there. Okay, so I can go knight b6, queen goes somewhere, and the knight can reroute, but it's not the greatest. I could take on e7 and then move the queen. I could take here and then lose the bishop. So takes e5. Doesn't work well for me. I don't love that. I could go maybe knight f4. Or how about here? We can go to f5. That's got to be... But then what's the point? I'm already on this square. Or I could take the bishop. But maybe I'm attacking these squares. So yeah, maybe I go to e3. Is d5 a move? d5, e5, Knight somewhere. F4. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. There's also takes and maybe bishop a3. C5. Takes. Queen e3. Yeah, I probably don't have much here. I don't really want to take that bishop though. I think I'm going to go back. I'm not sure about d5, but yeah, I'm going to go back. d5, can I take it actually? Can I take? I don't think so. Okay. F4 here? He's on e4. I might have to play f3. Can I go knight f5? Kind of complicated. Yeah, do I have this? Knight f5. I'm going to try it. I didn't calculate every line. C5, but I can take here. I think I should end up okay. I might have to go queen c3 possibly. Okay, maybe rook f e1 or g4 because I'm threatening g5. Oh no, there's no mate here anymore. Okay. f3. I don't really want to play that. Let's try rook f e1, c5. Queen goes back. g6. I think I'm okay there. There's bishop g7's coming. Damn it. Nothing that I want. c4 maybe? c4 here. Takes. Okay. Yeah, this is still kind of annoying, right? I'm gonna go f3. $17 on YouTube, 4 on Twitch. Okay, so d5. Wonder if I should just say, yeah, this will be interesting to analyze after this game. So d5. I'm still threatening knight g7 though. d5 takes. If knight takes, knight g7. Maybe there's c5 stuff. I'm hitting his queen though. It's complicated. I already lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, that's if no, I lost my train of thought. That was short-lived. So c5, queen e3 or queen f2. Possibly queen d2. Yeah, he does go there. Yeah, so where do I go? This seems, I'm just going to go here. It seems safest. Let's just play it. Oh my God, I'm down to 3 minutes. Holy God. And then maybe double up on the d file or c4. C4 fixes the d6 pawn to be very weak. But yeah, g6 is coming. Bishop g7. Oh God, that looks really bad for me. Oh God, he just okay. Um, okay, I can go knight d5 maybe. Bishop g7 takes knight d5, but yeah, his bishop is a powerhouse here. His bishop was terrible. It's not so terrible anymore. Can I go knight d5 immediately? Hello, Rishadan. Think I can. Oh God, I didn't see this. Okay, I've got F. Oh, do I have F7? No, I don't. Oh my God, everyone's too good. Everyone's too good. So what? Okay, there you go. So here, just play it. Okay, bishop a3. And then I have a check, which does nothing as usual. Well, how come it took him that long to play that? Okay, here he can move the queen. So he moves the queen. I don't have anything after that. I have a check. Could hit the queen this way. He takes this pawn. Okay, I've got queen here, knight here. This one first and then queen h5? Or here first? I won't deliberate. I'm going to try for this here. He might have king g7 here and then sack the queen. Yeah, I think this will work. There's a I forget if it was Woodpecker or one of my opening courses. I think it was one of my opening courses. There's a similar attack in the bird, but this was not the bird. And we just come in here. Oh, wow. Pays off. Studying pays off. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk studying pays off? Once in a blue moon, good things happen. So if he takes on f6, do we take with the queen? Yeah, I think I'm going to take with the queen there. I'm not sure. No, well... No, I think I'm going to take it with the rook. I'll pre-move. White took so long. Queen g5? I don't think I took long on queen g5. I probably took long on queen h4. A minute on the clock. By the way, I have an upcoming collab. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I didn't see this. But check looks good. I didn't see this. I didn't see he had king g7. I'm an idiot. here or check? Let's go here first. Oh, I didn't see king g7. I got complacent. I celebrated too early. Boom, check. And here. I celebrated too early. Idiot. Check. Takes. I'm gonna go here. Come on, knight and queen. Knight and queen. So this to the fork at the very least. I'm gonna flag. And then mate. Oof. I got complacent. I better not get complacent again. It's not mate. It's not mate. But now it's got to be mate. It's not mate. Holy crap. It's mate. That's mate next move. I mean, finally. What a slippery king. What a slippery king. Can I pre-move that? I'm scared. I'll pre-move it. There we go. Oh my god. Slippery king. But with my luck, Lichess is going to restart again, and I'm going to lose again from that. Well, look, I think they're going to let their time run. They have one legal move, so they're getting blocked. They're too late. You're getting a block. You get blocked. You know, you don't wait for a minute and then resign. Surgery, lucky you. Hopefully you recover well. I had surgery. I had major surgery almost 2 years ago. I think February 2025. Yeah. They take good care of you at the hospital. For me, anyway. The block was a bit harsh. Maybe. But yeah. It's maybe slightly harsh. He didn't resign, though. He had one legal move, and he didn't resign. He spent a minute before resigning. He had one legal move. Even 30 seconds, he had one legal move. It's not like he had he had one legal move. Okay, so yeah, so I think this is like the old Steinitz is what this is called. I used to play this a lot, but I'm just starting to play E4 again. So I'm trying to, I don't remember everything perfectly. I'm pretty sure this is correct. Yeah, and then here, I just couldn't remember if I want to castle kingside or queenside. Generally in the old Steinitz, you castle kingside. I just didn't know where to put this bishop though. If I'm going to, I thought bishop f4, but then I wasn't sure, like knight h5. I wasn't sure about that. I could then go back to e3 but then there's g6. I just wasn't sure about any of this, so I just castled kingside boringly. And this is where I burned all my time this game on these moves. Yeah, all of these moves I spent a very long time. h3 is probably too slow. And then here I spent a very long time on knight e3. I was trying to extract maximum value here. Yeah, I don't know. And then his bishop suddenly becomes a superstar. And then I didn't see this, knight e4. I did not see knight e4. That was a good move. That's an easy move to miss, don't you think? Maybe not, because it's a discovery, right? But yeah. Hello, Ilkar. This was nice. What a turnaround, though. within a few moves, the game's over. Chess is harsh. Because I didn't see any of this. I didn't see the attack here. What a turnaround, eh? Because I just knight e4. I thought I'm losing now. So his bishop is poorly placed. I spent a while trying to figure out, like, can I... Actually, maybe I could have. This is another idea. Knight b6, knight c4. Could I have went knight b6 here? Takes here. That's looking good, right? That's a nice move. I just see it now. How come I'm seeing it now? Knight b6, knight c4. Can he do anything about that? He might have c4, possibly. He might have c4. But at least I get a pawn. I get the pawn back. No, I lose my queen or my rook. So he has c4 there. Hello, Danny Tan. No, thank you, sir. Sorry, I don't play viewers. I'll play members, but not viewers. I'm not that type of stream. Right now, if queen takes e4, if queen takes e4, there's knight f6. Yeah, but he's already won a pawn. He's already up a pawn. Yeah. Yeah, and then it's funny, yeah, because there's in the bird there, I mean, and in lots of positions, but there's this idea where, yeah, I forget if the knight's on f6 or not, but essentially the queen comes in and is annoying, and it basically like kind of zigzags in. If h5 happens, it just, yeah, it slips behind. And there's also some woodpeckery puzzles like that as well. But I didn't see king g7. I got too excited here. But it's still very strong anyways. But I thought it was winning the queen. Celebrated way too early there. At first I was thinking rook f7, but then there's king f7. The check might be good because he's forced to go. Yeah, he's forced to go to e7. I could hit the queen. I mean, this is probably winning, but not an easy conversion. Yeah, but he got a little bit greedy with the pawn, and it wasn't too hard to see this. Now, I wonder if he had avoided it. Well, oh no, sorry, there was a fork here. I did see that. Yeah, and then I was lucky I have a rook on d1. That's why it's nice to have your pieces activated and all ready to go, because sometimes you don't know when there's an attack brewing. If I didn't have this rook on d1, I'm losing, which is ridiculous. Yeah. It's all, the rook just happened to be on d1. Okay. Let me look at that. What's the engine? Long stream. I will play another one after this. Ooh, it's going to be over a 3-hour stream tonight. I'm not your hero. You've never even seen my stream before. That's the other thing. You get all these first-time viewers, and then they're like, let's play a game. And then they demand a game, and they've never even been in your stream before. And I also don't like that people feel entitled to a game. Like, they ask you for a game, you politely say no, and then they're like, you suck. Play me. You're my slave. I'm not your slave. I'm not your slave. I don't have to play you. But people think they do. Okay. Yeah, so we had this old Steinitz. And I said I would play them, but you got to be a member. You got to... Okay, so this was all good, fine and dandy. And the computer... Well, it's fine castling... Wait, no, does it have a preference? I think it is preferring to castle queenside here. No, Richardon, I have a screenshot. I did try to play you and you declined. I have a screenshot of that. I challenged you and you declined. Okay, so yeah, so bishop g5. So bishop g5, if bishop e7. Yeah, 960. 960 is chess. Oh yeah, as I was going to say before, I don't know if I should reveal it or not, but I've got an upcoming collab with another chess YouTuber who's 2700. That's coming up soon. That it's coming up. It's not going to be on stream though, but it'll be in video form. Probably it'll be up within 4 or 5 days from now. So I'm getting handicap odds we're going to play 3 games. First game is going to be 10 minutes versus 3 minutes. So I'll get 10 minutes. And second game is going to be night odds. And third game is he's going to play blindfold. I think he'll probably win all 3 games, but I want to make at least one of them close. That's my goal. I want to make one of them, I want to make him sweat. That's what I want. Okay. Yeah. So it does want to, computer prefers to castle queenside here. Blindfold can be hard if I played weird. If I played theoretical opening, it's a lot easier. For example, do you think blindfold 960 is easy? Probably. I don't like if we played blindfold 960, I think that's going to be extremely hard for him. Yeah, the first one should be the easiest, but apparently he has practice with night odds already too. And if he does win all 3, well, who knows? Maybe I'll do a rematch or with somebody else and then give slightly closer odds. Okay. So I castled kingside. And it doesn't like b3. Yeah, so it does like rook d1. I considered it, but I've never liked doing this type of move, moving the castled rook to d1. I always prefer to put rook a d1, but this is faster. And then if black does nothing, we have e5. But yeah, that's always a benefit. I considered it. If c5, this is always permanently weak. This is really the most direct way to play. I don't know. I always feel so weird about it. It feels so backwards to me to not put the a rook there. At least I strongly considered it. And then it likes bishop e3. If knight g4, then we just move the bishop. Our bishop's better than their knight, and we will kick out their knight. It's like the English attack. There's a line like that in against the Najdorf, and also in the modern or Pier, it's the same thing. The knight goes to g4, hitting the bishop on e3. You go bishop g5. So yeah, computer preferred that, or sorry, bishop e3, and then this was fine. Knight d5 was best, and yeah, it was here. So h3. Not a blunder, but not the best move. So rook fe1 or f4. I considered f4, but I got scared of opening up this diagonal. Ooh, never mind. Yeah, so it wants to double up here as an idea. So let's say rook fe1. Let's say c6 takes, and then e5. Yeah, so that would have been good. So why couldn't I have just done that before, though? Like, why can't I do it now? What am I missing here? Oh, that's why, right? Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, then I go e5. Wait, I already lost the idea. Sorry. Takes and then e5, right? So yeah, if he goes randomly, then I can take and then e5. That definitely makes sense. He's got to move the bishop and then, wow, e6 though? Is e6 the only winning move? Oh, because, we win the queen. That's an interesting idea. Okay. Try to remember that idea in the future. Rook fe1. f4 was also strong. h3 is still a good move, but these were stronger. And then here, yeah, I didn't know what to do here, and I spent 2 minutes. 93 is actually the best move. Okay, not bad, but it did take 2 minutes of thinking. Knight f5, yeah, so it liked what I did here. It's going to like the way you look. Nobody ever understands my references. I'm too old. The viewers don't understand. Queen h4? We're hitting f6. Oh, that's a good move. Oh, that's a good move. Yeah, queen h4 is good. But knight e3 was second best. And this was all... Oh, so, yeah, so this was a blunder just because I think what happened. But I did not see all of that when I played knight d5. It's from the Mark's Men's Warehouse. Is that... Maybe that's a Canadian thing? And that's like on TV. That was their advertisement. That's their slogan. You're going to like the way you look. I don't know if that's a Canadian brand. Yeah, this is just winning because... so yeah, I wasn't sure queen h4 first, but I was low on the clock, so I just picked one of them. They're both good, though. I thought you were going to leave, Danny. Okay, but so maybe it's an American as well. Yeah, that's the thing. Nobody watches. There's no commercials anymore, right? But back when there was TV, there used to be commercials. Oh God, I'm already doing the grandpa stories. Back in my day, there were commercials and you had to watch them. I hated Hanson when I was a kid. All the girls liked them, the brothers. But Bop is actually a good song though. Now like that, I don't care about. Like I hated it as a kid, but it's actually a really good song. I think all their other songs suck though. Yeah, so this is all good. Did I have a faster mate? No, I didn't. This was perfect. Okay. So what did I learn from that game? What did I like? Oh, I have an eclectic sense of music taste. But yeah, I won't even go into it. Sorry, so just to recap this game, computer slightly prefers casting queenside. It's like so marginal. And I kind of like the simple idea of rook fe1 here, because we are threatening to take on f6 and then play e5. That's a very simple way to play. I like that idea. This was all good. And then I was just lucky that there's a tactic here that happened to work out for me, and then we just go after the king. Black has no defense around the king, and we have a knight on f6. Okay, let me play another one. Long stream tonight. Oh, yeah, 3 hours. We have a newish account. Well, I'm doing well with e4, but I don't want to forget f4, so let's play f4. Top 3 favorite chessable opening courses. Yeah, so I've done about, like, I probably have, like, I don't know how many courses, maybe 15. I haven't completed them all. Wait. Oh yeah, so my opponent's not moving. Okay, oh, okay, we got a Frums. So can you, I mean, I like different courses for different reasons. Obviously. sorry, I'm just focusing because this is a very sharp line. So you got to be a bit more specific, I think, about the question. There's some courses, for example, that I've done so many times, but I don't think they're good. But I just do it because I'm trying to climb the leaderboard and just out of habit. So my opponent's playing slow here because the bird is very rare and he's trying to remember the theory in the Frum's gambit. So that's why he's thinking here. He's like, what do I play here again? I remember it's something like we attack. So he's like, he's trying to remember. Yeah, there he goes. Okay. So he does remember it. But you know, black can play a lot of different lines here. I'm going to keep moving as quick as I can. So I think it's knight h4 if I remember correctly. I also have to remember. So the computer's top choices here is okay. Now I think it's d4, or is it bishop g2? I always forget. So d4, knight g6, queen d3. Yeah, I often, or is it bishop g2? Bishop g2. Oh, I think it's bishop g2 and then d4. I think it's bishop g2, knight g6, d4. No, that can't be right. Oh shit. Hang on. I always forget which one. So bishop g2, knight g6. Oh yeah. Then I take and then d4. Right? Takes. H takes and then d4. Is that too slow? Yeah, and then d4. Oh, I forget the move order here. Is it d4 or is it bishop g2? d4, knight g6. Oh, maybe it is d4 here. d4, knight g6, knight g6, hg, then queen d3. Yeah. Okay, I'm going d4. I think that's right. Yeah, knight g6, hg. The whole point is with d4, the queen defends g3 because there's sacrifices on h2. So, okay, so he attacks this. He wants to go for a discovery. So I'm going to go c3 to defend that so we can recapture with the pawn. If I take with the queen, then we're losing our queen, right? Check, and then the queen will fall. So that's taken care of. Knight g6. Again, oh, sorry, I take first. So knight g6, takes, queen d3, rook h2, bishop g3. We have queen g3. Yeah, so we take and then queen d3 here. Oh, he took with the f-pawn. That's weird. That's going to throw me off because that can't. Okay, that's strange. I kind of want to play e4. Yeah, that's a weird move. Okay, so bishop g2, or do I want to put it on d3? Sometimes you put it on d3. It's like, should I go e4 here? e4, queen e7. Okay, maybe. Oh, am I going to do that? I'm going to do this. That's a weird recapture. Black wants to open up the H file most of the time. Could decide chess. Castle, that's his plan. Okay, I mean the F. Okay, I guess he wants to tumble down here. I can go bishop g2, rook f1. Do I want the bishop here? I kind of want it on g2, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Oh, this is a tough one. This is interesting though. Bishop g2. Does he have rook f6? Rook f3, I mean? I don't think so. I just take it. Yeah, let's go here. Okay. Okay, so queen f6, rook f1. Yeah. No, I think black's better play was taking with the h-pawn. That's like the whole point. Whoa, going right here. That's the whole point of this g5 move. So anyways, getting back to that question about Chessable, there's a course, there's a free course, 100% free course on Chessable that I've read like 1.5 times, and I'm trying to read it again. In my opinion, it is the second hardest course on Chessable. And it's so impractical. It's the most impractical course to learn. But I want to master it, even though it's the biggest waste of time you could do in chess. Okay, so h5. Yeah, that's kind of dangerous for me. I could maybe go bishop h6, knight d2. I do have a check here still, but king h7, and I don't have a lot going for me. I could trade a piece here. This e5 forces a trade. I could go rook f1. Rook f1, h4. Queen d2. Queen f6. I have rook f1. Queen d2, king h7. I can try to trade queens. Bishop e7. I don't know. I don't know about this. But I mean, it's either rook f6 here, but then I have a bishop. I think I want the queen in. Okay, so queen d2, h4. Again, queen h6, h3, check. Here, bishop f1. I think that's playable. Okay, I'm going to go here. Yeah, h4, queen h6. I forgot to look at hg. Yeah, it is double-edged, but I think I can take and then mate, right? That's mate. That's mate. Good day, mate. By the way, I can force you to speak in a Australian accent. So, first of all, who's watching? Oh, so 10 on Twitch. Sorry, 3 on Twitch, 10 on YouTube. So, if you say out loud, say rise, like say these 3 words. Rise, and then up, and then lights. Rise, up, lights. Say that quickly, and it sounds like you're saying razor blades in a very thick Australian accent. Rise up, lights. I get great joy out of that. Rise up, lights. Rise up, lights, mate. Okay, so he's defending g6 now. But if I go queen h6, he doesn't have h4. Rook f1 possibly here. I might do that. So let's go rook f1. Rise up, lights. Rise up, lights. Rise up, lights. There's a few more like that, but that's the best one that I've heard. Rise up, lights. Rise up, lights. I want there to be so many more of those in different accents. Oh, that is kind of another one too, something like that, like Barawa. Okay, king here or bishop? Probably. Well, bishop he takes here. Yeah, so we have to take with the king, and then I have queen f2. So he might want to get the the rook into the game. So maybe bishop d7. H4. I guess h4 is a move. Okay. Can I go here now? Can he sack? And sack with what? The bishop and the queen comes in. Yeah, because the rook. Yeah, you could take with a queen. Bing, bang. Boom, queen takes. Because rook. But I think I'm safe after king g1. I don't know, though, because these are not developed. What do you just do? Bishop d7. Yeah, I could go to h6. Just, he attacks me, though. Yeah, that's short-lived. Yeah, maybe I go here and then this check. Okay, can I do that? That's so scary. And what if he takes with the knight? That's very scary, man. I need to develop. I think I'm going to go knight a3. What did he just do? I keep forgetting. Okay, so he's okay. So yeah, let's go knight a3. I need my pieces out. Oh, I'm very low on the clock. Too much riser blighting. Too much riser blights. Not enough playing. And then I was talking about chessable stuff. Okay. If h4, what happens there? I think I'm in trouble again. If I let him take. Or no, sorry. Here I go e4. Yeah, I go e4. That's what I was going to do. Or e5, I mean. h4, e5. So he can still sacrifice. It's very scary. It's dangerous for me still. The rook coming to f8 is very dangerous for me. And these lines of attack. Fortunately, I have one. Yeah, I have one little piece developed. Okay, now I can go queen h6 because I'm threatening h4. I have a check here. We can go to h7. So this should be okay, should it not? Shan't it? I shall play it. Queen h6. 2 minutes on the clock. Gotta move. I got to move. There's a trade here. Obviously, I'll be happy to trade. I'm way down on the clock, man. Okay, queen f7. I have bishop f4. There's g6. So I can try for this. I could also just move the king. Then he doubles up. So let's go here. Quick blunder check. Down on the clock once again. Well, I've always been down on the clock. Hello, Lori McLaughlin. Lori McLaughlin. How come I can't say that? McLaughlin. You say the L, right? That doesn't roll off the tongue for me. McLaughlin. Okay, let's get this bishop somewhere. If I say beer can in a bishop, yeah, I've googled all that. But the best one is Rise Up Lights. That's the best one. Nothing comes close. There's also one of there's one of those for Australian too. Okay. Oh man, you guys are distracting me. Okay, where do I go? Okay, I'm just going to minimize chat. I'm going to flag, man. So HG Wells. How do I recapture there? Probably. Okay, just move. And then I might just go bishop d2. Oh man, I'm going to flag my favorite activity. There's rook f3. Damn it. Rook f3. He takes here now. Takes. What's going on there? Oh god, a minute to lose it. A minute to lose it. I should have taken here first. I'm an idiot. I should have taken on g5. This should be winning, but that's what I should have done. 56 seconds. His queen has no entry points. 56. I'm too dang slow, man. Too dang slow. So I have a check. I need to. How do I cover this square? Is this a move? "40 seconds. I have rook f1 now, maybe. I just don't have time to think here. Queen h4. That wins the... Okay. Yeah, he goes here and then here. I just don't have time. 18 seconds. Check. He's got to check me. Yeah, he could have won my queen. He's going to flag me, though. Fuck. Oh, I just can't. I got 4 seconds. Oh, okay, damn it. What a waste of game. Needed more time there. Damn, I lost. He gave me such a time advantage too, but I got too fixated on chat. This is winning. This is 100% winning, and I'm not fast enough. How did I blunder this? How did I blunder this? Hopefully you weren't in the stream during the game. Yeah, stop making new accounts, man. Wonder. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure if that's winning. I probably should have just brought up the king first. That wouldn't have hurt. King g3. But I had like 2 seconds on the clock. Yeah. But I should have just brought up the king. Makes the most sense. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. What happened to your old account? Who deleted what comments? They started preparing. Okay. I mean that's fair, but yeah, okay. Don't make a third account. I mean that's a fair thing. So yeah, I got too low on the clock here. Too much riser plates. Yeah, I don't really. I definitely played too slowly, too timidly. So bishop d5 was best, and then after. Oh, it's mate here. Oh my god. Oh, I looked at that too. I didn't see that there was a battery here. Yeah, so I missed a win there, and then I blundered with this bishop d2, b5, b5, and then apparently bishop g5 or knight g5, and this knight is out of play for a while, and I guess this is winning. Apparently, we do have a bad bishop, but I mean, we can trade it off. But yeah, this knight's going to be out of commission for a while. I mean, I had a minute on the clock here. Yeah, he blundered a piece. I'm just completely. I don't know how he blew this. I was just too low on the clock. Oh, and this was a mistake too. King G2. I mean, yeah, it was largely a clock issue, but yeah, he could have won my queen. So I had to. I'm not sure why B3 is good. I think it's more so that the king is safe where it is. So I'm trying to find what the simplest move here would be. If E6, oh, that's not a simple move. But yeah, a little clearance square to get the knight active. That's kind of nice. Or we have knight D2, probably to put it on E4. But yeah, I had mere seconds on the clock here. And again, yeah, we can improve it. Actually, it doesn't even want to go there, but yeah, rook F4, and then the queen comes in, or queen F5, which is what he played. And yeah, I had 40 seconds here. And so yeah, this allowed queen H4, but he took the piece. So I had to go queen G5. Queen G5. Apparently, we're still winning here. Okay, the rook comes in and defends. Tricky. Yeah, because we lose the queen there. And then I just got too low on the clock. So what did I screw up here with? So E6 is even winning. Oh my god, E6. The square doesn't matter. The square doesn't always work. The rule of the square. There's always exceptions. This is one of those exceptions. There's a pawn in between. Oh my god, how did I miss E6? How did I miss that? Oh my goodness. I deserve to lose for that. I mean, well, I missed it because of the clock. Panic. It was almost a pre-move, but it wasn't a pre-move. E6. It was a win. And then what was the simplest move here? There's still E6. If the king comes in. Yeah, this one is not so simple, but essentially, if he ever takes here, these will always self-protect. And then here, yeah, these will always self-protect. E6 was still strong. So this blows the win. It's D6. I was thinking I could also just bring in the king. That would have been winning. This is now equal, but I had 7 seconds on the clock. Yeah, I kind of have to like pre-move most of the game. This allows B5, amongst other things. So that's just, oh, what a shame to lose that. Okay. I was a little distracted by chat, but it's, you know, I got to work on that. Oh, here we have a fake account. Let's block him. 4 months old. I might be timed out. Ooh, I'm surprised. I'm a little surprised I didn't get timed out. I did a lot of dodging. Okay, there we go. 8-year-old account. Ooh, that can be dangerous. I'm more scared of the G pawn than I am the H pawn, though. Okay. Does B6 work? What am I going to do with my pieces here? There's the knight comes in. There's H6, but this becomes a weak point. Yeah, I really don't like that. I might have to just live with it though. But the queen can come in, not so easily. There's G4. Okay, I'm gonna go. Or should I go here? Let's do that. Let's try this. Let's try 94. And then D6. I mean, or could I challenge him here? Ooh, this forces a trade, no? Yeah, let's try bishop D6 here. And then I don't know how I want to recapture it. Probably with the C pawn. Because I control E5. Yeah, so definitely with the C pawn. And do I want a Stonewall? But then again, his knight can come in. But then I have another pawny pawn. So I think I'm going to go Stonewall here. Let's try Stonewall. Stonewall-esque. Ooh, which pawn? This improves my bishop. So probably with the D pawn. Improves the bishop. Then again, the F pawn would have opened up the F file for me. That might have been better. Oh well. Give and take. There's pros and cons to each recapture. Yeah, so 95, I have D6. And is knight H4 an idea? Okay, so I thought you just have D6. There's queen A4, which is what he wants. So do I castle here? That's scary. G4, D6. There's already queen B3 stuff. Yeah. Queen B. Huh. Okay, castles G4. Or what about even just queen B3? That's annoying. King H8. Hang on, his knight is almost trapped, actually. He has one square to spare. But not easy to do much about that. Yeah, there's like A6, B5. Okay, let's castle. And yeah, A6, B5 is interesting. I stopped queen A4. And, well, I'm threatening D6 here. Could I, I'm just wondering if I can go B4. If there's any, I might have queen B6. That's interesting, man. G3. So this is interesting. Bishop takes, and then queen B6, A6. No, rook b1 is strong for him after. I don't know. It's probably not the best move, but because he's okay. He's got a4. He's got a4. I was going to say it's probably not the best move, but I don't know what he can do about it. Yeah, so I win his knight now, right? It worked, right? It worked, man. I don't know, man, but this. Oh, what a bastard! And then he's got this after. Okay, here. King h8. Well, King h8 is going to go knight g6. Who is this genius? Anatoly Karpov. Oy. Yeah, so maybe queen f6 then, or queen e7. So here, and then I'm threatening d6. There's a not okay. So can I do this? Can't move this knight anytime soon. You might have g4, g4, d6, and then push here. No, I think I'm fine there. Okay, so maybe he's still trapped. Let's see. Roll call. 16 viewers on YouTube, 3 on the Twitch. I'm going to take a sneak peek if I got any new subs. I always look forward to that if I can't gain any rating. Ooh, I got 2 new subs. I'm happy. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for subbing, whoever you guys were. That's what I always aim for when I stream. I want at least 1 new sub, or I want to finish in the green, meaning I want to gain rating, even if it's by 1 point. So if I can't gain rating, a consolation prize is getting a sub or 2. I also like to eat subs. Very salty though. I don't eat too much processed meat. I'm very careful about my salt intake. Well, I'll say I'm careful. I'm not very careful. But like, I almost never eat. Okay, what did you do? H6. So G6. What do you mean? Because I'm fat? I've been working on my weight. I've moved the needle. I moved the needle recently, but barely. And if I want to move it a bit more, I'm going to have to do a bit more, put in a bit more effort. But at least I for like 3.5 months, the needle didn't change, but now it just barely changed, which is something. It's going in the right direction now. See, I mean, I had a smoothie. I made a smoothie. a healthy smoothie. Greek yogurt, banana. I put flax seeds, all bran buds, and water. Okay, F4. Yeah, so D6. He's going to get compensation here for sure. For sure. I better focus on the game now. Okay, so I think there's no rush to take it, but I'm going to take it. And this seems reasonable. I have a terrible bishop. Okay, knight c5, I'm thinking. Oh, he wants this, though. That's annoying. So rook d8. Yeah, that doesn't help. He just trades. Boom, boom, and then rook d1 again. Yeah, that's very annoying. So knight d7, he hits me here. Yeah, and so here, same thing. He goes here. I have 95. Just takes his check. I win the rook. Knight c6, 95, 95. Bishop takes here. Shit. Shit. I don't have a good answer here. Here and then knight c5, it's the same thing. Boom, boom, boom. Is it the same thing? It's not the same thing. Okay, I gotta play something. Yeah, sure. So knight c5. Okay. Puts pressure there. Yeah, he wants. I can take with the rook if I have to. Okay, so I attack. Plus, I could take the bishop. I can take the bishop here. Yeah, so I take here first and take with the rook. I got to move quicker, so let's just do that. I don't want to give him a passed pawn, but this is a super awkward square for my... No, I am going to do this. I know his rook gets so active, but at least my rooks are connected now. So I have rook fd8. Okay, I don't think that shouldn't work for him. Can I... let's just move. Just move. Just move. Just move, man. You don't have much time. You have a chance. You have an opportunity. You have one shot. You have one shot here. Poor bishop. King c2. But then I can attack it. What's he doing there? Don't know what he's doing there. I have no time. Get to the chopper. Takes. Queen takes. Okay, let's go there. Every move wins, but I'm freaking out. A minute 35. Queen needs to move. We go here. I need to play quick, but I also need to not freak out. Rook d3. Okay. I know I'm being so paranoid about his attack. What can I say? I should have went. No, never mind. Yeah. What do I do here? Okay, this is the move. I just don't want him to kill me. So rook g6. I'll take with something. Probably. I don't know. Okay, let's go here. King can't go to b2 now. So now this threatens mate. No, it doesn't. But it slowly, it nearly does. God. So boom, boom. Okay, I'm gonna go here for. I'm playing so scared. I'm playing so scared. Every move wins, and I'm wasting all my time because I'm playing so terrified. I'm defending for no reason. Defending for no reason. My idea with rook g8 was that my queen can attack now. My queen can attack. He's got a lot of pawns, though. He's got a lot of pawns. And I got no time. I played that so scared. What a coward. What a coward. Oh, God. I can't do that. What a coward I am. Here, he gets my H pawn. I have to go this way. Go check. Yikes. Oh, he didn't. Never mind. Okay, I should have went here then. Oh well. 23 seconds. I deserve to lose because I played like a scaredy cat. And I mean that. I do deserve to lose. I do deserve to lose. Okay, that's something. Okay, check. It's almost mate. That his pawn runs. Check. 10 seconds, gonna flag now. Yeah, this is still kind of tricky. It's winning, but I'm gonna flag. Can't even pre-move. Can't even pre-move. E3. Oh, I got 1 second. Okay, I'll resign. I deserve to lose that. I deserve to lose. Where'd my game go? I just played scared. Oh my goodness. The games that I lose are so dumb. My opponents aren't outplaying me. I'm outplaying myself. Forget this. Hello, 00P. Ricardo. Lucy. Knight b5 castles. Can get his bishop. Is this a issue? Kind of. I have queen e2. Let's just go queen e2. So queen e2, knight g4, h3. And he takes on f2. I have rook f2. Pre-move. I may not pre-move that. Wow, this is scary. Fishing pole. But I have no knight here, though. So how did that work? Takes, because I can't play f3. But I might have bishop f4. Oh, he's got queen h1. Okay. Knight a4. Then I'm threatening to take. Knight a4. So now I think I'm threatening to take the bishop and then to take. Yeah, so can I take now? No, there's queen h2. Okay. What about g3? Is that winning? So if takes, check, I have queen g2, which looks good to me. Can I do this? Bishop h3 or queen h3? I guess I can't do it. Okay. f4. f4, but yeah, this is dangerous for me. This is dangerous for white. I'm so tired of the losses. My losses are so dumb. My losses are so dumb. Okay, can I take here? I mean, it's so takes HG. I think I can do that, right? HG looks good. Takes, because where's the mate? I'm going to take it. I'm going to... Oh, G3. Oh, shit. The G3. Oh, I saw it 1 second too late. I saw it 1 second too late. Can I go G3 here? Do I lose my queen? I lose my queen. Damn, I saw it 1 second too late. I always forget about g3. Too bad. Okay, that's going to be it for me today. I'll quickly look at that with the engine. Oh my god, it's almost 1 a.m. Almost a 4-hour stream. So let me see here. Yeah, I always miss h5, but knight to e5 was strong too, I guess. Wow, queen g3. Oh, I missed this too. Oh, queen g3, and then we can't stop. Yes, queen g3, that would have hurt. Okay, so my blunder was taking queen f3 or queen e1, and I'm equal. Yeah, I as soon as I played it, I forgot about g3. Yeah, because I thought I could have played anything here, something random, and then I just run, right? And we're fine. I just forgot about g3. Okay, so I finished in the red. As a recap, I oh my god, that was a bloodbath. I'm down 41 points. 41 points. The blitz killed me. 1 win, 5 losses in blitz, and then oh my god, that was a bloodbath today. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night. See you next time. Feel free to subscribe if you're new to